It's not just the man not coming to reality that the system in the diaspora is different, which favors the women. It's also some women abusing the power given to them by the system, by the government. Hello, welcome to Silver Concert TV. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you few reasons why you see Nigerian couples breaking up in the diaspora. Number one reason is the patriarchal nature of Nigerian men. Nigerian men grew up in a culture and in a system where everything favors the men. The Nigerian system and most Nigerian culture is set up in a way the men are lord over the women. Their authority is final. They have absolute power over the women. Husbands have absolute power over their wife. That is why when most men find themselves abroad, they find it hard to adapt to the new system in the European world, in the diaspora, because that is not the system they grew up with, because that is not the culture they are familiar with. They are familiar with the patriarchal system where the men have absolute power and controls the women to their own will. So when most Nigerian men find themselves in the European world, in the European culture, in the European system, in the diaspora, they don't find it easy adapting to the system. So when they don't give any effort to adapt to the system, to the new environment they have found themselves, it will cause a problem. Because such a man failed to adapt and come to the reality to the system in the diaspora. He came to the diaspora with the mindset to control the wife at his own will, believing that whatever he says, the wife will do. This is what led to divorce of most Nigerian couples in the diaspora. And this is where my number 2 point comes in. The matriarchal nature of women abroad. The matriarchal system in the diaspora. In Nigeria, the system there favors the men, while in the diaspora, the system favors the women. This system gives women more privilege, more power, unlike the system in Nigeria. In the system abroad, women have more voice. The system in the diaspora is set in a way that women have more voice. Their voice is heard. More power and authority is given to them, and the law favors them. And this is what most husbands fail to come to reality with. And when they fail to come to this reality, there will be a misunderstanding, there will be disagreement, and the woman, knowing her authority, knowing her stand, knowing that she have a voice in the diaspora, she might not have any other option left for her but to file for a divorce. And in another way around, it's not just that the husband or the man failed to come to the reality that the system in the diaspora favors the woman. In some cases, most women abuse the law, knowing that the law favors them. They abuse it in a way that they maltreat their husband. they abuse their husband, it will lead to marriage breakup. And this is one thing that every couple must know before you relocate to the diaspora. It's not just the man not coming to reality that the system in the diaspora is different, which favors the women. It's also some women abusing the power given to them by the system, by the government. Most women, knowing that they have more right, more power, that the system and the law covers them, protects them, gives them more authority, they tend to abuse it, and by so doing, maltreating their husband, since they know that at the end of the day, that the law will be by their side. This is one of the things that cause problem. Another thing that causes divorce in the diaspora are wives leaving all the bills for the man to pay. This is one of the things that cause Nigerian couples to go their separate ways in the diaspora. There are a lot of women in the diaspora that leaves all the bills, everything for the man to pay, which is not right and it shouldn't be so. I understand in Nigeria, the man can pay all the bills, can do everything without asking you for anything, the wife, without even wanting the wife to do anything. One thing every wife must know is that the system in the diaspora and the system in Nigeria is different. In Nigeria, it's easy for a husband, for the man to cater for all the family needs, pay for house rent, pay for the children's school fees, and also take care of you as his wife and every other thing. But in the diaspora, it's a different thing. For example, house rent in Nigeria is paid yearly, but house rent in the diaspora is paid monthly. And there is a lot of bills to pay, like water bills, electricity bills, and so on. And as a family, there is also children's school fees to pay. And also the husband will also take care of you as his wife. So this is where you come in as the wife and help your husband, because in the diaspora, there is a lot of bills to pay. The man cannot handle it alone. Your husband cannot handle it alone. That is the truth. That is the absolute truth. Because when you allow the man to cater for everything in the diaspora, you are piling more pressure, more load, more pills on him, and he will break down along the way. Unfortunate enough, as a woman, unlike in Nigeria, where the man might be the only one working, it's fortunate enough for you to know that in the diaspora, it's not just the husband that is working. As a wife, you as well will be working and be making money, while your husband will also be making money. So it's a right thing for you to do, which is to support your husband in paying the bills. Because as a couple, it is good to work together, plan together, not leaving one particular responsibility for one another, or leaving all the responsibility with the mindset you are the one that's supposed to do this, you are the man, you are the woman. Those things should not be seen. As a wife, I urge you, support your husband in paying some of the bills. You are working, he is working. It is a teamwork, it's not a separate thing. It is not do yours, let me do mine. It It is a teamwork. You come together as a team and help each other. Then you do other things. Your marriage will still be intact. These are few reasons why you see a lot of Nigerian marriages breaking up, which it should not be so. Thanks for watching. Remain blessed and see you in my next video.
Please like, share, and subscribe.